as much as I enjoy sharing my successes, I'm not ashamed to share my failures too. So anything that I do that doesn't work, I'll share it on here just the same as I will anything that I use that does work. And I had a couple of things that didn't work as well as I'd like for them to, so let me show you. So we tried this, the shavings in the chicken brooder whenever we were brooding the chicks. And I mean, I guess it worked okay. It was a little bit messy, a little bit hard to clean up, but I mean, not terrible. And then I've watched several videos where people were talking about, oh, put construction sand inside the chicken coop and inside the chicken in the hen house. And that works excellent, it's easy to clean, so forth. And then you just use a wire or a scoop to get the chicken droppings, I guess you could say nicely, get the chicken droppings out of the hen house. And I guess that would kind of work, and it did kind of work a little bit for us. The problem that I had two problems. The first problem I had was with the little rake that we bought. I bought one that was metal because I thought it was going to be, you know, it's going to be outside a lot, like pretty much all the time. I figured it would last longer, be better, but I had an issue with it. The issue I have is those bars right there. Down here, it's not so bad. These are close together. It kind of picks up the chicken poop. Nope, not that big a deal. But as you're shaking out the sand, it all works its way to the edges and falls right through these because these are way too wide. So that was kind of a poor design on their part. It didn't work very well. Next problem I had was that the sand that was inside the hen house would get very wet every time it rained, and it just would hold that water. It did not dry out. Maybe if I had a big hen house, like one that was big enough that I could stand up in, I could get in there and I could rake the sand around really good and walk around and really get it spread out well, it might air out a little bit better. But this hen house that I've got, that I built, is very small, and it doesn't breathe nearly as well as I'd like for it to. In fact, I've been talking to my wife. I think we're gonna have to add a couple of vent fans on it. It's got these vents up here. It's got one on either side, and then it's got the door down here. And then of course over here, I've got that door there. And I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up putting an electric fan in at least one of these, maybe two, and then I might take that door off of there and put a vent fan right there, like a little 12-volt solar powered vent fan. That one would draw air in, and then these up here would suck the air out, and that would kind of help with the ventilation, and maybe it would dry it out. I didn't like the sand, so we went and bought some pellets, and that's what I've got in here right now. I'm gonna try this. I've been reading that works pretty well. What I got is I just went to Tractor Supply and got pelletized bedding. Like I said, this is day one, so I'm not 100% sure how well it's gonna work yet, but it can't be any worse than the sand was, and so we're gonna try it, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, we'll move on to the next idea and try something different. Something else I'm gonna do, and I suggest doing for everybody, putting some lime in your hen house. It's gonna keep the smells down, it's gonna keep the bugs down. Bugs don't like it, they stay away from it. In fact, it kills a lot of them. And it's gonna help keep your chickens healthier and your hen house smelling much better. I'm just gonna take a scoop like this and just sprinkle it around in the floor a little bit here. I'll probably mix it up in the pellets really good. I just scattered around 2 or 3 scoops inside this place, and then used the rake and kind of raked it in a little bit. Left a little bit on top, but I raked most of it in a little bit so that it's mixed in really well and helps with the bugs and the mites and all the other problems that you can get out of this.